Hello YouTube, what's up? This is Cryptvision. Today we're going to talk about Current, a blockchain company for the content consumers. So, what is Current and what is it trying to do? Current is a platform that aggregates different forms of media. On a platform, users can consume content from 8 different networks like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Internet Radio, Facebook, and Twitter. Netflix and Hulu on the roadmap for Q2 of 2018. The idea behind Current is that it wants to be a centralized point where all content can come together. But Current does not want to be just a hub for content. It's trying to be more for consumers, creators, and advertisers. Consumers get a new way of paying for its content and earning revenue from consuming content. Creators get a new form of compensation. Advertisers get more transparency in accounting and audience information. Current wants to achieve this by using the blockchain technology and, of course, by using a new form of currency, the cryptocurrency called CRNC, pronounced as currency, an utility token run on Ethereum ERC20 tokens. Blockchain in this project works similar as in many other projects. It functions as an immutable ledger. The mining progress works as follows. The user has to watch a video, listen to music, podcast, or whatever content they want, and for the effort, time, attention used, the user will get an amount of CRNC tokens, currency tokens. The amount that the user earns goes back into the ledger and the ledger goes into the cloud, providing the immutable ledger which cannot be tampered with. So, is it justified for Current to have a token? To answer that question, we need to look at the use case of the token and the group using the tokens. There are 6 groups who use tokens: the consumer, the regular user who can use the token as a way to pay for premium subscriptions. 55% of the mined tokens gets to the consumer. The creator gets 20% of the mined CRNC tokens. More on that in a second. Curator, people who curate content to the masses get a share of CRNC tokens mined by the user watching the curated content. These are the people making playlists and such. The curator gets 20% of the mined tokens. The referrer, the person responsible for bringing the consumer to the platform, gets 3% of the currency tokens mined by the user. I'm not sure if this is for a lifetime of a consumer. I believe it was capped at $100 value of the currency tokens. There is also a growth pool. This pool is to ensure enough liquidity and proper supply on the platform. 2% of every block mined goes into this pool. And of course, we cannot forget the advertisers who will also be using the tokens. So now we have defined 6 different groups. How can these groups use the tokens? The currency token can be used in multiple ways. For the consumer, it can be used to buy premium services on the network, such as offline listening, ad-free streaming, or watching exclusive uploaded content. It can be used as a form of donations and payments. Users on the platform can send tokens to other users on the platform. They also will be able to use the tokens to buy tickets, physical goods, and other services. However, it still isn't sure as of now how Current will implement this feature. And of course, advertisers will also be using the tokens. Advertisers can only use currency tokens as a payment for running ad campaigns on the platform. A quick question would be, why not just skip Current if they can run their ads on different platforms? A quick answer would be that Current probably have more insights on users because they are combining different user profiles from different media platforms. So they can build a more coherent profile, which means better targeted ads. So on to the token distribution. The total supply of tokens will be 1 billion. 35% will go towards mining rewards, another 35 will be sold at the token sale, 17% will go to the team and advisors, 10% will be allocated for community growth, and then the last 3% will be used for the current foundation, which stands on the white paper for long-term network governance transition to a fully open sourced and decentralized platform. So, how will they use the funds from the token sale? 40% will be used for development and research, 30% will be used for marketing and platform development, 25% will be used for operation, business and corporate development, and 5% as legal and administrative costs. To answer the question, does Curve need a token? Well, yes. If it wants to keep users on using the platform, an incentive needs to be given. So the uses of the token is justified. Now it isn't a total waste of time when you're watching YouTube videos. An important question to ask is, what for pain is Current trying to solve? Why is Current a sustainable platform? There's no immediate pain that Current is solving. The aggregation of different media networks only clears off the clutter of your home screen. It makes it easier to navigate between the content you want to watch. So instead of finding YouTube on your screen, you just have to find Current. Instead of searching for Spotify, you go to Current. A new thing that they are bringing to the table is better recommendations. In a library of over 1 billion files of content, the clairvoyant is king. Obviously, you as a user know what you want to watch or what you like, but as earlier mentioned, there are over 1 billion files of content. There's probably enough content that you like but do not know how to find. This is why recommendation algorithms matter. The algorithm is based on two filtering methods, content-based filtering and collaborative filtering. Content-based filtering works exactly how we think it would work. Based on your previous consumed content, it tries to use the metadata to recommend similar content. Collaborative filtering is what sets Current apart. Current has developed an algorithm that looks for similarities in consumption between users and tries to recommend content that user X has consumed to a similar user Y. To put it in simpler terms, if your friend and you have similar tastes in music, movies, the algorithms would recommend something for you what your friend likes. It all sounds incredible, but does Current have a working product? Currently has an iOS app for Apple in the US only. They are working on the Android app, which will be available in Q3 of 2018. The platform currently boasts 200,000 users. However, the mining process is not implemented in the app yet. That's coming in Q3 of 2018 as well. Another thing to look at is the team and its advisors. There are a few people that's important to the future of Current. The CEO, Dan Novaes, the CTO, Kieran Panesar, and the CPO, Nick McEvely. Sorry if I botched your names, guys. They are important for they will be making the important decisions of how the company will go forward. Looking at their backgrounds, we can see they probably know each other longer than the inception of this project. They have another startup in 2012, Mobile X Labs, which they all have the same title as they have now. Since it's a private company, we can look at the financial statements so we can gauge how the company is doing. Dan, however, stopped being CEO at Mobile Labs to start Current. Kieran still has the title of CTO at Mobile X, so I'm not sure if he can do both jobs at the same time. Nick also switched to Current in 2015. Current has a lot of advisors, a lot of CEOs, co-founders, founders of Bitcoin startups. I think the most well-known advisor would be Mark Cuban for the common folk, who's regularly seen on TV, on Shark Tank, and he's also the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, there are also risks to the project. The main risk to the project is that it uses APIs for content on its platform. If YouTube, Facebook, or another big content distributor blocks the access, Current will be dead. How they are going to solve the problem is not sure yet. They have told me that they use marketing deals or regular deals to prevent it from happening, but we don't know whether it's going to hold up or not. But it's trying to be independent in the sense that it wants to make it possible for users to upload their own content to the platform. That, however, is on the roadmap for Q1 of 2019. So even if they implement that feature, it would be a great amount of content. So what are my opinions on the project? This seems like the card stack for content. Current is aggregating all content onto one platform, which makes it easier for you to manage your content, enables you to earn currency tokens while you consume that content, and provides creators and curators with extra revenue. So yes, I like this project very much because it makes it easy to go onto the platform. The reason alone you can earn currency tokens by watching videos should be reason enough. Why would you choose YouTube over Current or Spotify over Current? The experience is the same, you watch the same video or listen to the same music, but with Current you earn currency tokens. So why wouldn't you go to Current? This project gets a 9 out of 10. I have high expectations for Current. Crowdsales turned into an airdrop because there was too much demand. They could have made people pay for the currency tokens, but they chose to give it away. I believe that Current could be the next big thing if they execute everything accordingly. This was my review on Current. If the video has helped you out, leave a like and a comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and see you next time.